Good afternoon. The time is 1:50 p.m. Eastern. The date is August 7th, Wednesday, year 2024. I am not at liberty to report any incidences inside of the property located at 1509 S Street, Northwest Washington, D.C., other than today's events, and it's strictly to the events that I'm going to report here and now, which are since 7 a.m. I have been hit with, in my terms of speech, hit with military grade chemical gas at a rapid pace. By 12 p.m. Eastern, I had gone to the bathroom to pee poo, which is diarrhea, but pee poo in my terms of speech, 8 different times. We're at a rapid pace today. The chemical gas, I am at liberty to report, is engulfed intermittently in the hallway, and the chemical gas is distributed into my bathroom today's events only after I have walked in there, which is why there's such a high number so far by 1 o'clock of racing to the bathroom to go pee poo. So the scenario will be, I'll be in my main room. Here come the effects, the pain and suffering, which the world knows very well what that is. But I am at liberty to describe the myriad of various chemical gases. So you'll have a really sour stomach, more sour than anything you can compare to food poisoning, but it's reminiscent of something familiar, which I can think of as really nasty food poisoning, really painful sour stomach. Within 30 seconds, you're sitting in your chair holding your stomach and you're high as the sky. You're high as a kite and you're just floating, but it's not recreation. So you're in a lot of sick and pain, pancreas, stomach, sour stomach, and you're high as the sky. Okay, there's one that sends you racing to the bathroom. When you go into the bathroom, you're high as the sky, okay? By the time you get to the bathroom, you're not high. It takes about a minute, and the effects of that poison dissipate. Once in the bathroom, a different poison gas is then distributed, and it's that gas that I call the U.S. Navy gas. I allege this is a manufactured U.S. chemical military grade gas, and that is then distributed into the bathroom once I'm in there, and that will multiply the pee poo by once to twice, back to back. I mean, you have no choice. You stand up, you're going right back. Once that fills up that bathroom, I mean, that's how I testify it affects me. So I'm right back on the toilet after flushing, after standing up. The world knows that scenario. So this is occurring today. Now, other chemical military grade gas that I have been hit with in my terms of speech multiple times since 7 a.m. is a chemical gas that is the U.S. Navy gas. And the U.S. Navy gas, what I allege is manufactured by the U.S. Armed Services, is just lethal. There's nothing you can compare it to except just pure raw poison. That gas, yes, is just being used like wildfire in here today. That's the primary gas that I kept encountering. Okay, so I would be hit with the U.S. Navy gas in my chair. Oh, misery untold is what it brings. And I get up because I have no choice. Your body starts to just eject that poison. I go pee poo, I go diarrhea, so I'm racing. I go into my extra room, I stand there, I contemplate, do I really need to go? Because once I get away from this gas, like I have described and reported you can start to recuperate. Strangely enough, I can't say how many times, but I can report with liberty to the public. There was a time my green light was go out of your room, stand in the hallway, which is what I was going to get at in my report, but I might as well include how I actually determined this. I was green lighted to go contaminate myself. So I opened the door. I was feeling fine. I was like, okay, fine. I didn't want to come back in my main room. So, all right, I do what Jesus, Archangel Michael guides me through prayer and meditation to go ahead and do so. I open the door. I stand in the hallway. As soon as I go in the hallway, I'm not allowed to say how many times this happened other than multiple times. And no, it wasn't every time I was guided to step out, but this is one time when I'm at liberty to say this is what happened. I'm testifying. I tell a judge, okay, so I use spiritual purposes in here while I was being hit with chemical military grade gases. Nobody really cares, but that is why I stepped out. If you want to know why I made that decision, it was because I believe I was being guided in prayer to do it. So I went out of my door, and within 5 seconds, that's all it takes with the U.S. Navy gas, which is pure and unadulterated, lethal gas. Within 5 seconds, I was buckled over. It was everywhere in the hallway, everywhere. It was so thick, and the hallway was really hot and steamy. It was living hell out there. So I'm like, okay, here I go, racing now. I had no choice, because once I was already contaminated with that gas in my main room, and then went and recontaminated myself, there I go, off to the toilet. So, okay, we're counting now all the people, and it is right now at the time I stated, 1-something p.m., I'm at people 8. I've gone 8 different times. It's just maddening in here. It's terrible. People doing this. Oh, I definitely believe that they are willing to do this to anyone, but I have witnessed, are still doing it to me to this very day, starting when I get up. But I can report this, I'm at liberty. They've been filling my room with gas. That the flagellation gas, which is what I was going to get at, but I'm at liberty to say when and how, because sometimes I am not. The flagellation gas, which I have described, they've been filling my main room up with that while I sleep for the last 48 hours. I might be wrong, it might be 72, but I don't forget the last 2 nights. It's misery and hell untold in here. All right, so I think it's longer, but this is okay, because I'm not the gas police. This is military grade. This is not my department. I'm just reporting, I'm being a victim of it. Okay, so I'm waking up all night long with the military grade flagellation gas. I'm not waking up, but it does enough of the unnatural farting does disturb your sleep pattern, but I sleep and I make sure of it. I'm getting solid sleep. It's so critical that I do. I'm eating bananas and I'm staying well fed through this. It's part of how my body is definitely hanging on through these gases, because the U.S. Navy gas is lethal. I have no doubt of that. I can't explain why I'm not dying. No, I don't have to. I praise God I'm not. Okay, so when I go out there, they've been filling up the hallway, and then they hit my bathroom. They've been doing this multiple times. Once I go in there, they fill up my bathroom, and then I have to go double. So the trips I have made to the bathroom just by being exposed to poisons, various ones, is at least 5. So that's why I have my 8. I've been keeping count, because a couple times I had to just go right back. And so I'm eating. I'm making chicken wings. I'm making hot dogs. It's not the best food, but it's easy in here to make, especially when there's this much chemical military grade gases just being hit in every room. I'm staying fed. I have tapioca pudding. I'm making Salisbury steak, but I'm using the packets, the gravy packets. Yeah, I'm trying to really tone it down with the huge projects, because this is obviously military. I'm out of this, and I'm way over my head. They are obviously hitting an unarmed civilian and a female with these kind of gases that don't belong in no one's bedroom. I know that. I am a sober adult. So I am astounded that this is still going on. As far as my reporting and my activity on Facebook, it really has to go offline. I don't want people to worry. I'm staying safe in here. I'm making Salisbury steak. I'm staying fed, but yeah, I am racing back and forth and I am farting the night away, and it is not. It is not because I ate too many red beans. It is unnatural, unbelievable gas coming out of my colon. It is incredible. I would love to share the pace and velocity of that gas when they turn that gas, the chemical gas, on in here, but I am not at liberty to do any more details to anything, okay? So as of right now, the time is 2:01 Eastern PM, 2:01 PM Eastern. I have to sign off. I can't really make any promises of when anyone's going to hear from me, but I'm okay. Also, I'm making what else, okay? Chicken wings, Salisbury steak. Oh, fried chicken. Okay, with the gravy packet, chicken gravy. I'm really toning it down with the production in the quasi kitchen, okay? But I'm staying fed. I got really healthy bananas. I'm drinking water, all right? What else am I doing to stay really healthy? Hard-boiled eggs. The water is essential. I'm guzzling this. I am allowed to say when they poison me all through the night, my eyes wake up like bags under my eyes. Yeah, it's really horrible. I have retained massive amounts of water. It's just, they're wicked humans here. And my eyes are scratchy. They're so dry. I wake up feeling like, you jerks, when does this end? You know, but I'm going to stop making any comments because getting off the internet means getting off the internet. Okay. Muchas gracias. Adios.